everything is working this time.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody!
Hello, everybody.
Hopefully we don't crash!
Hopefully. I mean, the good news is it only go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, display capture is working. I was like, wait, do I have to turn that back on, or is it auto? Is it auto back on? Okay.
Why are you so, like, far away from the
I don't know. Comfort, I guess?
I mean, I can move everything forward so you're comfortable.
Nah, it's all good. Okay, stop looking for a second there.
Ah, yes. Good old dumbass small dog.
Yeah. Alright. Back to what we were doing, which was...
Which was, I don't remember.
Hello, literally, Satan.
Hello, literally, Satan. Oh, God. So. Cat! Technical difficulties, Cat!
Yep.
Oh, God. That was an experience and a half. Ah, roommate's friend has texted me.
Minecraft looks different. By the way, if you have that window stuck behind another one, I know how to rescue them for second mount it. That's really cool, thanks. We'll ask you about that later.
I mean, you could also just send it in chat now.
Yeah, sure.
Just came in for my first ever escape room. Bro! How was it?
Nice.
Says Arthas, by the way. Literally Satan says, oh yeah, LMAO, the title is wrong.
What?
I bet you it still says Minecraft.
Oh my god, I fucking...
Woo! This
I
is some
put
real good
in-
Minecraft!
Oh my god, I put in the number. I changed the number, but I didn't change the game. And for some fucking reason, the OBS defaults to calling it Minecraft.
Yeah. It's great.
I hate it. I hate everything. I will fix it later.
It was amazing. The theme was train heist. Bro, that sounds cool.
That does sound really cool.
Man, there's an escape room house, like, really close to us. We should go sometimes.
Yeah.
It's right behind an alcohol shop.
That sounds cool. Get drunk and then go do some fucking escape rooms.
No, it's a shop. You have to buy the alcohol. You can't consume it in public, though. Did you know that, Husbunni? You can't drink alcohol on the street.
Do it anyway, then go get drunk. Well, I mean, you're not in the street if you're getting drunk in the escape room, so...
They would not let you bring alcohol into the escape room.
Saying what let.
What the fuck? Husbunni, they watch you on a camera! Husbunni, no!
Look, we get a bottle, we get an empty Coke can, and then we just fill it with alcohol.
Husbunni, no.
Weird thing is, a few minutes ago, the notification said "Don't hack G." Okay, yeah. So to explain that, so we started a stream. The game crashed, and it required a full reboot. And then we started another stream, and this is the second stream. Starcraft, GU Survival.
Yeah, so the game crashed and refused to close is the important part here.
Yeah, so it prompted like a full fucking...
Restart?
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, like a full shutdown and restart.
Do I have anything that you want enough? Sure. Oh, it's not quite enough. There we go. Alright, alright.
You know what my favorite kind of people are? The people that text you and then immediately throw their cell phone into a river.
Yes.
Because you text them right back and you don't get anything. Like, I don't know, maybe they're expecting me to, like, take a while to respond, but I'm usually quick on the draw. Usually. Sometimes it's 3 days, sometimes it's 3 seconds. I don't know what decides that.
Oh, absolutely, Arthas. I was absolutely kidding.
Escape rooms have every right to refuse entry if you're under the influence. Absolutely! If you're too drunk to understand what's going on and you start breaking things, that's really bad for them.
Yeah. Plus, sometimes there's, like, actors involved, and they don't want you hurting anyone.
I never thought any man could...
Like in that channel that doesn't exist and never did. There was that nice girl that they murdered. Not actually. Didn't actually murder, but they were playing an escape room, and there was like this character who was this woman in a cage, and in order to continue forward, they had to like inject her with poison through like these IVs stuck into her, and
all fake, of course.
Yeah, it was escape room. And she was very much trying not to laugh the entire time because they were just being really dumb and asking her really stupid.
You can come back when you've grown up.
It's so sad that channel doesn't exist and never did.
Speaking of being really dumb, I did something that might upset roommate.
Oh no.
Thank you. Very good timing. I took the bottle of blue G2 that my dad gave roommate, and I mixed it in with the fruit juice that we have, and it tasted just like grape and looked like death.
Yay.
It was pitch black. It was absolutely terrifying.
Channel that doesn't exist and never did is what I've been calling Unis Honest. Unis Honest was a channel made by Ethan Nestor, and Mark E. Plier.
Mark E. Plier.
Mark Plier. And the whole idea was for 1 year exactly, they did basically completely random shit, but like one day every day for a whole year they just put out a video, and at the end of that year they deleted the entire channel and all the videos on it.
Yep. Temporary content.
Yep.
It was wild and awesome, and I loved every minute of it. And I tried to see as much as possible, but I missed days, and I regret that every day of my life.
We were lucky enough to be there for the final stream.
This is a piece of cake.
6-hour stream or something like that. Counting down to the last 24 hours. So I guess it was like a 24-hour stream, maybe. I don't know how long it was, but I just know that they counted down like the last day. And we caught a picture right at when the timer was at 0000, right before they.
And then our phone broke with that picture on it.
Wait, really?
Yup.
Oh, we don't even have that picture anymore? Like,
Nope.
Fish
Also, Archive Odin, to respond to your comment, that's kind of why I want to do Escape Room. I want to find out how bad I would react with my anxiety. And, they will let you out if you ask, though. Like, if you're clearly having, like, anxiety, or if you're just not having a good time, or there's a medical emergency, or anything like that, they'll let you out.
I've done an escape room before, but it wasn't like a big one. There was like this small trailer at a con that you went inside, and there were like little puzzles, and you had to a code, and then
Okay, so I have done one before. I did one at a con.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, okay, I have done one before. I wasn't sure if my brain was just inserting myself into like a YouTube video I watched or not.
No, there was like a tiny. They were like a representation of like a bigger escape room company that they just went to the con and had this little trailer set up, and inside there was like a room and it had like a bunch of stuff to do, and you had to figure out. And I don't remember if we succeeded or not.
I don't think we did.
No, I don't think we did.
I watched like 99% of the videos.
Yeah.
It's that 1% that haunts me.
It's mostly the fact that my memory sucks and I can't remember all the videos I watched. I remember a lot of them, but not all of them.
I think that's kind of the intent in a way.
Yeah.
It's just having these wonderful memories of these really good videos, but like having them fade over
only
time.
exists in your memory. Well, the entire point of the channel, as frequently stated, is the idea that we only have a limited amount of time on this earth and we need to make peace with that and, like, spend our time wisely and do stuff. That was basically the entire premise of the videos they made, was something they hadn't done before.
This is a piece of cake.
So that was basically and the idea is it will be gone, like, you know, our lives, it will be gone after a certain amount of time, and all you'll have are your memories.
Yep. Do you know that anxiety has a negative effect on memory?
Yep.
Why does, like, nothing about anxiety talk about that?
I mean, anxiety has an effect on a lot of things.
Yeah, but, like, memory specifically. The thing that's most likely to give me anxiety in the future. Me not remembering stuff that's happened is pretty anxiety-inducing, and nothing has told me that, hey, by the way, anxiety does negatively influence memory, so if you can't remember stuff, not that you're getting some sort of weird disease, it's just your anxiety.
Yeah.
Woo!
Wait.
Wait.
Did I turn around at some point?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you did. But you got Chim Chims, so that's good.
Jim!
Chim Chim!
Okay, what does Arthur say here?
Arthur says there's an escape room called a Maze at Fairview right next to EB Games. Right now there are two themes, White Walkers and Train Heist. In a few weeks we're getting Frankenstein's Castle. Ooh, I like Frankenstein's Castle, that sounds
Cool.
fun.
White Walker's like Game of Thrones thing?
Like Game of Thrones thing? They have like a collaboration with Game of Thrones? Like 2 years too late?
I won't lose to
Speaking
you,
of Game
young
of
one,
Thrones,
dear.
any of you hear of like that they're actually making like a Game of Thrones spin-off show now? Something of dragons?
Really?
Yeah.
They're actually doing it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No way. That can't be good.
This is a piece of cake.
It can't be.
I don't remember exactly what it is.
Oh, dear.
Speaking of spin-off shows and or unnecessary prequels, have you also heard that they're making a Lord of the Rings TV show?
Yes.
And we got our first look at what Sauron looks like in it.
Oh no.
And reminder, this is supposed to be the Deceiver Sauron, the one that like gave the rings to people, because that's what the story's
Yup.
about.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like an evil motherfucker, and he
Heart's
probably
all
shouldn't.
aflutter.
Wait, so
He's not fucking.
like he's not black armor, spiky.
No, he's not like that Sauron. He's not glowing evil eyes or anything like that. But he looks like a little shit.
I mean,
And he shouldn't. He's supposed to be like this beautiful, angelic figure that was like super trustworthy and friendly, and everyone loved him until, oh shit, it turns out he was an asshole.
amazing.
But like,
So-
he looks like Slavic Technical Boy.
Slavic technical boy. Oh god, from fucking American Gods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god.
We don't talk about Rings of Power.
Yeah, we do not talk about Rings of Power. They haven't released a movie since the third movie in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I don't know. What you're
They haven't
talking
removed
about.
anything. Lord of the Rings stopped having anything new after the initial books were published.
Hey! the
And I
movies
say
are
that,
good.
I like the movies, but see, you can't separate everything that fucking comes since from them.
No, you can. You really
Watch your
can't.
back.
I can enjoy the trilogy of movies without having to acknowledge The Hobbit or The Rings of Power. Like, okay.
I mean, I blame what's it called for the Rings of Power.
In defense of the Hobbit movies, which is not something I'll say very often, as a movie, they're fine.
They're boring, but fine, yes.
They're okay. Like, they're like 6 out of 10 popcorn flick experiences. But compared to the Lord of the Rings, compared to the Lord of the Rings movies, they just fall flat on their face, and that's like the problem with them. But I still don't like them because they are boring and they take way too many liberties with the direction of the books. Way too many!
Also, I'm pretty sure someone pointed this out to me, and I completely fucking missed it in the movie. But the scene with the big giant monsters is absolutely someone taking a metaphor way too literally in the book.
The scene with the big giant monsters.
They're like climbing a rock, and there's like these giant rock monsters. Yeah, the thunder giants or whatever they're called is very obviously in the book just a metaphor for like heavy storms. There are not in fact actual giant monsters. And the movie's like,
For me, huh?
stone giants, yeah, those are probably a real thing.
And Arthur says, I like the Hobbit movies. And I respect that. Like I said, they're like not bad movies. Maybe 6 out of 10 is a bit harsh. Like, solid 7.
I don't know.
But,
my main problem with
not
the
my
movies
favorite.
isn't even anything in the movies. It's just that there are 3 of them, and they did not have enough content for 3 movies.
That too. Like, I think they could have done maybe
It
2.
has such awful pacing
Maybe
problems.
2. Also, the romance subplot. Please stop putting romance subplots in movies that don't need romance subplots. We don't need romance. I don't know who you're selling it to. None of the people I know in my life need romance subplots to see movies.
I mean, like, Toriel as a character is fine.
She's
Actually
fine.
pretty good. We need more female characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is definitely a problem with them. Hey, you want to cosplay a female character in Lord of the Rings? You have 3 options. Good luck.
Yep. All of them involve Aragorn to some degree.
I mean, one of them's Galadriel, so...
To some degree.
How does he get involved with Galadriel at all?
I mean, like, they lived together for a while, apparently. Yeah, they did. Apparently, didn't he live with the elves for a while?
Yeah, he lived in Rivendell, though. That's what Elrond.
Oh, shit, my bad. See, I'm not a huge fucking Lord of the Rings nerd like you are, Mr. I read the Silmarillion.
Yeah, I did.
Why would you?
Because it's really good, actually.
No, it's not!
Okay, see, here's the thing. The Silmarillion is actually really good as soon as you get past the beginning. Because the beginning reads like the first part of the Bible. It's just, and Aaron, Beget, Jacob, Bigot, and shit, and it's awful. It's so boring. But the moment the Silmarils actually start being a thing and the wars start happening, it's fucking awesome. There is not a single fight, like any war in the actual like Lord of the Rings, that stands up to I don't remember its actual name. Like I don't remember its English-ish name, but in the book it's called the Nirnaeth Anodea or something like that in Elvish.
That sounds like nerd speak for boring to me.
It fucking involves dwarves fucking up a dragon with like masks that make them invulnerable to fire. It's fucking cool.
Okay.
Also, they fuck up the Balrogs are active warriors in that.
Oh, that's cool. More Balrogs. Maybe,
So, like-
maybe the people that keep making like more and more Lord of the Rings stuff should actually just take the plunge and read the Silmarillion then.
Yeah, make a fucking Silmarillion movie. Like, skip through
Movie? 12 movies!
No, you could probably do it all in one movie. Just skip the fucking opening. But actually, okay, there's one other small problem with the Silmarillion
Uh-huh.
that I just realized would make it very hard to make into a movie.
Uh-huh.
It's basically an anthology of sorts.
Uh-huh.
There is no through-line story.
So you could make a series of, like, episodes about the Silmarillion then.
Yeah. Because, like, there's one kind of through line, and that's Morgoth's a thing. Other
Alright.
than that, it's various characters and their interactions
Okay,
with the various
I need to start
historical
reading
figures.
Arthas's comments.
Oh, sorry.
Arthas, we don't talk about the Rings of Power, all of this extended lore and stories from to pull from, and these guys are ignoring it for some half-baked story they made up. I like the Hobbit movies. To be fair, most of those liberties are based on pre-existing extended lore from Tolkien stories. None of them are non-canon to Tolkien lore, well, except the elf girl who loves to kill. Did you hear Linkara's defense of those movies? I did not actually hear Linkara's defense of the Hobbit movies. I will check it out, because I always respect his opinion. I read the Silmarillion too. That's actually how Husbunni and I first became friends. Though it's weird, Husbunny's copy ends at the fall of Numenor. My copy continues into The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings Holy Bible style.
Yeah, like mine.
Or the Lord of the Rings Holy Book style. Sorry.
Yeah, that seems to be a thing, because, like, it's possible I'm just misremembering. I can't find my copy of the Silmarillion to check. Yeah, I'm gonna grab one in a second, but...
Here, I'll walk for you. Here, I'll walk for you. No, I'll walk for you. Okay.
But yeah, my copy of the Silmarillion, I can't find it to check, but I remember it talking about, like, the fall of Numenor, and, like, even that was done, like, as an epilogue to everything else. The, like, proper story seemed to end with Melkor being, like, sealed away. Morgoth, sorry.
Morgoth?
He's called Melkor at the very beginning of the story, then called himself Morgoth for the rest of the story.
Interesting. Why?
Melkor was the name given to him by Ilúvatar, who is basically Middle-earth god.
I see.
And when he decided to rebel, because Morgoth is basically Middle-earth Lucifer, he changed his name to Morgoth.
I see. Make sure to keep hydrated. Don't forget to drink, everybody.
Also, you missaid that love Keely, not love to kill.
Whoops, sorry. Loved Keely. Yeah. Whoops. I mean, she did love to kill.
Did she?
I mean, she was definitely good at it.
Yeah, she was like an elf warrior.
Yeah. And I don't think we've seen any female or elf warriors.
I don't think we've seen any females, period, for the most part.
Yeah.
Arwen's like the closest, I guess you would say, to an elf warrior. She does fight. Although, hilariously, that's not in the book.
Really?
Bring it on!
Yeah, her being the one who takes Frodo to Elrond after he gets stabbed and like fights off the ring race at the river. It's not Arwen in the books. It's
Aragorn?
No, it's some random elf. I don't remember his
What?
name.
Really?
Yeah, it's just some elf guy Aragorn like meets and has bring Frodo. My copy continued Morgoth being defeated, but his influence continued to assert itself. Oh yeah, also, a reminder to everyone, Sauron exists in the Silmarillion and is a werewolf.
Awesome!
And he fights a bear.
Awesome! My copy continued with Morgoth being defeated, but his influence continued through his Sauron.
Like, maybe I'm just misremembering that. Maybe there was, like, I don't know, more to the epilogue and just, like, talked about, like, maybe the third age. I just don't remember any of that. I will say, though, like, the last time I read it, I was young enough that I was in grade school because I remember doing a paper on it.
You did a paper on it.
Yeah, I did, like, an essay on it in grade school.
That's cool.
So, I couldn't have been more than, like, 13.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I did a fucking paper on, like, books that weren't hand-selected by the teacher.
Well,
Because
I'm saying, like,
soulless
I know it
education.
was in grade school, so, like, it was between grades 1 and 6.
I see. Aww. Little weird cow. Little weird cow. Bye, little weird cow.
Goodbye, little weird cow. You are little and you are weird. Hey, the elf's name is Glorfindel, thank you. And the Silmarillion made him an accomplished and super famous war hero in the First Age. Really? I do not remember him at all. I just remembered him being that it wasn't Arwen, and I couldn't remember his name. Thank you. And arguably, very good change to make that Arwen. Gives her at least something more to do than just be that one elf who likes Aragorn.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
I do love that, what is his name? Celebrimbor? Is he the one? Is he the elf who, shows up to, Helm's Deep? Gonna have to,
Celebrimbor?
probably gonna have to wait for, Arthas to respond with that.
Because I don't remember.
Yeah. I think that was Celebrimbor, or I might be remembering that completely wrong. I know there is an elf named Celebrimbor, but I don't remember if that's it.
Damn, this is bad.
But there was just an enemy directly on the side of the wall.
Yeah, that's not cheating.
Screwed me out of
This
my
is a piece of
surprise,
cake.
My perfect surprise.
Aww. Do you really need those? What are you doing right now, actually?
Just going through because it's gonna give me stuff.
Going through the dungeon to get materials from monsters?
No, I'm going through this dungeon because this dungeon is going to have a PKer option. I'm going to be able to run to a PKer here. I'm going to be able to run into Mecha Grumpy here. And I'm going to run into a Lucky Animal here. Those are the things I need to complete.
Oh, do you run into different versions of those every time you do this?
No, it's the same one, Bear.
A, X, A, A.
But it's the same Lucky Animal, but I'm not looking for specific Lucky Animals anymore.
Ah.
I already got all of them.
I don't know how the C in Celebrim... I don't
Oh, yeah, it
know,
could be
but the C in Celebrimbor is not soft. It
Right,
sounds more like Celebrimbor.
Yeah, I forgot. It's Celebrimbor, not Celebrimbor.
Really?
It's that again.
Interesting. I wonder why.
Haldir. It was Haldir.
Captain of the...
Right, Celebrimbor is the one from fucking, Shadow War. Ah, fuck.
Sincere, please.
How did I fuck that up? Yes, Haldir. He dies in Helm's Deep, but I can't remember if that's in the books as well, or just the movie that he dies. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, my memory of which elf is which is very, not good anymore.
Okay. Amazing.
I remember Elrond and I almost said Lothlorien, and Galadriel, and that's about it.
Okay, Haldir, captain of the Lothlorien Guard. So Celebrimbor was the ringmaker. The C is pronounced like a K. He's the elf wraith in the Middle-earth games.
Yeah. That's the thing. For some reason, I was confusing him with Haldir. I was thinking, like, wait, is that the... But I was like, nah, he had a different name. But apparently not. Just to me, there were no elves at all in Helm's Deep book. There wasn't? I thought Haldir was in the book. Maybe I'm fucking I guess I'm misremembering a lot of stuff. Man, I really need to like reread all my Lord of the Rings. And stuff.
No, you don't. Absolutely not. You're fine. It's okay. This is not important information. I promise. You'll be okay.
One thing I remember the names of some of the cooler characters from the Silmarillion, and that's about it. I remember Baron and Luthien. Baron being the bear that fought Sauron as a fucking werewolf. And
His name was Baron?
Yeah.
Baron.
I mean, the fucking guy in The Hobbit who turns into a bear is named Beor.
God fucking damn
They're
it.
part of the same race.
Is it just bear names? Does your name have to sound like a bear?
Pretty much, seemingly.
God. Okay.
Also Glorung, who makes Smaug look like a fucking bitch. Glorong, king of all dragons.
Yeah, that sounds like you make Sauron into a bitch.
Like, not Sauron, Smaug.
Smaug?
Like, someone did a thing that was just like the size of all the dragons mentioned in Lord of the Rings, and like Glorong isn't even the biggest, apparently, despite being the king of all dragons. But compared to Smaug, he's like 3 times the size.
God damn, okay.
He got killed by Turin Turambar, aka the Black Sword, who is one of the cooler stories from Silmarillion.
Okay.
Also, it's Bjorn, not Bjorn. I said Bjorn. I thought his name was Bjorn. I forgot there was an N at the end.
It's Bjorn, not Bjorn. It is Bjorn, not Bjorn.
C is most often pronounced like a K in most mythologies, like Celtic and Dutch, like Galadriel's husband, Celeborn. You know, I think Celeborn might have been who I was thinking of, actually, instead of Celeborn.
Okay, C is pronounced most often like K in most mythologies, like Celtic and Dutch, like Galadriel's husband's Celeborn, and Norse, and also it's Bjorn, not Bjorn. When I watched the first Lord of the Rings movie, I was pretty young and thought it was boring, so I never watched another one.
Are you coming? I'm tough, you
Gotta
know.
say, give them a second chance now that you're older. I think you'll enjoy them.
Yeah.
It is pretty boring watching it as a kid, though, because I was like,
I didn't even break a
I want to say it was 12, 13 when I first watched it. And yeah, I remember it sliding off of me as a kid. Like, I was just like, okay, yeah, there's a lot of people and there's a lot of talking and this is really boring. But now, as an adult, like, I'm so glad I gave him a second chance when I was older.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, much like with the Silmarillion, the Fellowship of the Ring is also just definitely the most boring part of the movies.
Yeah, the Fellowship of the Ring is also the most wordy, but it's important that it sets up a lot of things so you can understand what's happening later, so it is
My
going
heart's all
to be
aflutter.
a lot of talking.
Not as many major sentences. 2 and 3 are almost all.
Yeah, 2 and 3 are just the absolute action. They're season 5 of JoJo.
I know someone who couldn't watch Lord of the Rings because he has some Middle East and British accents are almost completely incomprehensible to him. That's fair. I'm sure he might have had some issue with the Haradrim as well.
Watch your
The
back.
what?
Okay, so Lord of the Rings is not great in terms of
Oh, the head.
I won't lose to
Oh
you,
god,
young
those
ones
people.
here.
Yes,
the
okay.
Haradrim.
Yeah.
You have the human stand-ins for the Middle East and Eastern Asia.
Yeah.
The Haradrim and the Easterlings, and not favorable.
No, not very kind depictions. Very
There's
much-
a lot of unintentional, and I do say unintentional, I do not think J.K. Rowling, J.R.R. Tolkien is intentionally racist in any way.
No, J.K. Rowling's definitely doing it intentionally.
Yeah.
Anyways, no, J.R.
I do not think J.R.R. Tolkien was a bad guy. I think just, product of his times, and
Watch your back.
his times were not very good.
Yeah.
In some ways, he was more progressive than other people at his time, so I give him credits. But oh boy, is there some stuff in there. It also made me think fantasy as a whole is boring, so I didn't know the whole genre until I was like 20. Which, considering my interest now, was a pretty big mistake on my part.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I write fantasy, I love fantasy, a lot of it is very boring.
Yeah, a lot of it is a
My-
lot.
especially J.R.R. Tolkien, honestly. Mostly just because guy cannot fucking write without putting 50 fucking words in every sentence.
Okay, yeah, no, I was about to say, J.R.R. Tolkien has a large influence on the fantasy genre as a whole, and that man could spend 3 hours describing a teacup to you,
Put your backs into
and it would be so fucking boring. Because he thinks that the teacup is you understanding what the teacup looks like is pivotal to the scene, and 90% of the time, it fucking ain't!
That's one thing I liked in Middle-earth Shadow of War. There was one black character whose allegiance was to Gondor. It's actually a child of the Haradrim who was taken in by Gondor. Yeah,
And then your controller stopped working.
my controller's not working, so that's a problem.
Okay, mashing buttons on it isn't gonna get it working again.
Hey, I hope that worked. Yeah, it worked. Okay.
Just unplug and replug.
I'm always
buddy.
worried that's gonna like reset the thing. I'm gonna have to close the fucking game again.
Well, why aren't you fighting? Because the controller died.
So wait, what was I saying? I was saying something.
People of color in the Lord of the Rings series. How wordy.
No, wordy.
Tolkien
Yes,
is.
that's what I was gonna.
Okay.
Okay, so one of my favorite other fantasy novels is one that is difficult to recommend for various reasons, but it's called The Chronicles of Thomas Covenant the Unbeliever, and
Yes.
it is like J.R.R. Tolkien. Problems with overly descriptive and overly flowery language taken up to fucking 11, and it's so bad. It's terrible. But at the same time, the book itself is amazing, and like I'm gonna say this because Kira is here, and Kira will potentially know what I'm talking about. A lot of my problem with a lot of more descriptive writing is it reminds me of like Q without the E's writing in the Fear Mythos, where it's really good writing, except when it's not, and you have to slog through like so much of the really slow stuff, but then you get to these moments that are like, oh my god, it's amazing, and it makes it all worth it, but oh god, is it
Purple prose.
Yeah.
Lots and lots and lots and lots of purple prose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I'm making some new cards right now. Ooh,
awesome.
Exciting. I'm still having I'm still very, very worried about fighting Kai. And I don't know if I would be able to fight Kai. Like, I think Amber would just curl up into a ball and get kicked out of the school.
Watch Ian against the Vinzel, but wins the fight. Everyone wins the fight. Amber accidentally is the only person who kills her.
No!
Just fucking murders
No!
Kai.
No! I actually wanted to have it so if she faced Kai, she would, like, miss accidentally a lot of her shots.
You can't do this, we need you.
Dude, I'm not killing Kai. I'll find 2 other people to fight.
You don't have to kill anyone. You just have to
I'm not hurting Kai! She is too sweet and she's a cinnamon roll and I love her!
Kai fucking starts the fight by throwing liquid gravity in your face.
Just absolutely pancakes onto the floor. It's okay, I forgive you!
Bad one. It sounds better than Bior, but I always thought it was Bior when I read the You don't have to worry about that. Wappa's the one who has to fight Kai. I specifically thought it was said that you were going to be fighting Kai.
No!
Who are you going to be fighting? Oh yeah, you're going to be fighting,
How do you guys know this? What did I miss?
The, end of the last game before this one, we got the sneak preview of the... not end of the last game, but end of the last game before the last game before the last game. Anyways, like 3 games back, we had a preview of the duel thing. He showed us they showed us like the arena and stuff, and we talked about what was coming. You don't remember that? Maybe you had left by that point.
I do not have any memory of this. I'm very sorry, Hero. I have to fight Meru.
Yeah, you get to fight New Tongue Lady.
Oh no, that's almost worse.
Tear out her tongue.
Oh no, actually no, that's not worse. That's just really sad. Actually,
Which means Strain
I'm
gets
gonna be avoiding the face on that one.
Which means Strain gets to fight Merc.
Yay!
And I very luckily get to fight Vinzel.
Oh my god.
And I am going to kill him.
No, you're not. You lost to him last time you fought him. You're gonna lose again, and it's going to be Angry Central. You're going to go on to another anger vision trip. Everybody else who doesn't know what the hell's happening in the tabletop is horribly confused.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm gonna leave it that way. It's fun.
Yeah. Aiden beat Vinzel the very first time they fought, and then lost every single fight since then. But he's determined to make it up this time.
I'm sure. I'm positive I was probably still there, but I don't know why I don't remember this, and I'm very, 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 very sorry.
Kai is a show boss. Then now you have more motivation to not fight Kai. Why would you do that to Wappa?
Poor Wappa.
Uh,
Wappa being our third teammate, who is exceptionally cool.
yes. But for some reason, despite me watching his streams for a long time, he's never watched almost any of my streams.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm kidding, I'm not better.
No, it's fine. Don't watch our streams.
you
It's
think you're a
terrible,
match
horrible
for me,
content.
huh?
There's fan noises all the time. Honestly, I should probably just make our mascot a fan at this point, just so it's thematic.
Just a green pink fan instead.
Yeah, just 2 green and pink fans. It's fine.
It's not Husbunny
Let's
and
settle
Bunny
this
anymore.
quickly.
It's Huz fan and Fanny.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Oh god, actually I kinda like that. I might do that for
Terrible.
April.
No.
I'm doing it for April if you can't stop me.
We keep talking about doing like an April Fool's thing and then never do it.
Absolutely. Honestly, I was looking at the
We were
editing.
also supposed to do a Halloween thing and didn't do that either.
I was looking at the editing software that you downloaded, because yes, we now have editing software and we don't use any of it. Isn't it great? And I was looking at it. Okay, pterodactyl boys. I was thinking to myself, I can do like little animatic story time things with like Bunny and Husbunni.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
Yeah, Shortcut's not hard to use. It's a free thing. It's
Bring it
a
on!
little, what's it called? Unintuitive, but it's just
Shortcut?
Shortcut.
Shortcut. Okay.
Disaster!
Also, you have been going for 41 minutes. It feels like an hour and a half. Somehow. You should drink more.
Gonna die. She's dead in a couple of seconds. Just let.
Gimme!
She's dead.
Gimme. Just gimme.
Splendid! Splendid!
Smash decks. Yeah.
Give it up.
Nothing we get from you is gonna be worth it.
This was a great idea. Totally not bad in the slightest. Oh god.
Yep. Rocks fall. Everybody dies.
I gotta go to rescue the Chim Chim boy. Hey buddy.
It's that again.
Hey,
The
bro,
grumpy
be a
dog
bus.
dies.
Give the Chim Spheres. Yeah, skip.
Get all the things in this round, please.
Okay.
We don't need any of the stuff in them, but I do need to break pots and open chests for the book 1000.
Back! 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 Come here! They're so cute. I love them.
Yep. And there's still no Rule 34 of them.
I don't want there to be! I really, really don't want there to be! Also, they kind of look like, the characters from, that one thing that we haven't watched yet. You know, the one that, Mr. Beast did a real-life version of, and it was incredibly tone-deaf as a result.
Okay, what?
The people with the red things. Oh god, BXBB. They were like in red suits and they have different symbols on them.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I just wasn't sure you remember that, but it wasn't Mr. Beast did one. It's Netflix is doing it.
Yeah, but Mr. Beast also did one.
Yeah, but he didn't do it for money, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing that makes it really tone deaf. Is the entire show, the show she's talking about, Squid Game.
Are
Thank you.
coming? I'm tough, you know.
Yeah, the entire show is basically about how like this concept is terrible. You shouldn't be doing these things for money.
Yeah, I totally
And
did
money
it.
and stuff. And then Netflix is like, we're gonna make it into an actual game show where you can win money.
That's so tone deaf.
And like, it's not even gonna be good because like it's just a bunch of lame challenges about the death aspect, and they're not gonna actually kill people.
You want there to be death?
No, but I'm saying like that's the only thing that made the actual thing interesting. Otherwise, these challenges are just like challenges
You
for
realize
little.
how that sounds, right?
It's literally red light, green light is one of the challenges. Without the death aspect, no one's gonna want to watch people do that.
Come on, you're
there's
kidding,
plenty
right?
of game shows that have like red light, green light type stuff. Ow.
The thing is, like, the point of Squid Game is, it's gonna be really boring without the death option. Because that's what gave it any kind of stakes.
I mean, you know, there's also just
Damn,
every
this is
game show
bad.
ever that doesn't have death in it. And you're just hoping that this
Yeah, but
person
usually
wins a
then
lot
the
of money.
challenges are actually harder to win.
Of course the challenges are gonna be hard.
They're not, though, if they're actually the ones from Squid Game.
You can come back when you've grown
But
up.
they're gonna be hard. They have to be. Otherwise they're just giving out free money. Aren't they?
I mean, that's kind of the question. What the fuck are they doing?
Come on, you're
Oh my
kidding,
God,
right?
You're ruining it. You're ruining everything. You're not giving any surprises.
Well, I don't know how to get those, so I
I
don't know how to get a surprise attack as a whole. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I'm just snatching shit.
You can come back when
Ah,
you've
I
grown
did
up.
it! Woo!
But yeah, basically, just if they see you, they get a little question mark, and you have to.
Little brat.
You actually had the option for a surprise attack if you hit X, and then decide to run for the chest, and then.
I'm just gonna run up behind them and smack them in the back because that's what I think a surprise attack is. Or at least not.
It is. You just
Come
actually
on,
walk
put your
in front of
backs
them.
into
What,
it.
what's the front and the back on these cylindrical objects?
This is the part where they roll off. Do not trash my ripper blades. Do not trash my ripper blades. I would have to end this entire fucking thing, and we did not save.
Always remember to save in case Bunny throws out your best weapon.
Or it's not my best weapon. It's just a rare weapon I need.
What do you need it for?
I need to have all the rare weapons.
At the same time?
Technically, no.
So you'd be fine then.
Yeah, but because I'm actually not even sure if you're able to trash it with your weapon. There's a
Okay,
part
so,
of me that kind of wants you to try now.
So,
Anyways.
Arthas is asking things.
Oh,
Since I'm playing, so
yeah, Bunny is currently playing.
you know, people are saying things and you should
But only one thing has been said since then. Is Bunny playing is literally the only thing that has been said.
Yes, I'm playing. I pressed the X button and immediately got drawn into a non-surprise attack. I don't know what I'm doing. Ow!
So,
Come on,
You
put
know
your
me.
backs into it.
the option will say surprise attack or not. And it's dependent on whether the thing can see you or not. So, keep your distance from enemies, watch them a bit, try and see if you can figure out where they're facing, and then you should be able to figure out how to get this one.
You did it.
Yay, look at that chim chim in the background there.
He's dead now. This is backwards.
Into a wall.
Well, I'm adjusting my hair because it's hot. Hair sucks when it's hot.
Did you even notice the rocks were stopped?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy, another trap! I don't know which buttons are which. These are PlayStation buttons. Man,
Here goes.
why are you making me self-conscious about how I do stuff?
Damn it. It's not
Ow.
hell.
Ow.
It doesn't even count.
How do I dodge? I don't. There's no dodge.
The young ones yet.
There's no dodge in this game.
No, it's more like Warcraft combat. You can't really dodge. You just kind of stand there and hope.
You can defend in
Well,
Warcraft.
that's a block button.
Well, what's the block button then?
I believe it's square or circle. I can't do it like
Ha! My heart's all aflutter.
I did it.
hit square. Nope, hey, it's not square.
Here it comes.
That's a Beast Awakening move, and it makes everybody glowy and red.
So I need to circle that.
This is a piece of cake.
So, how much time we got on the clock?
We've been going for 50 minutes.
We've been going for 50 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
How's the drink? Drank? You keep drinking? You chug? It's a hot day. You haven't drank anything all day. Your kidney is going to explode.
What do you mean I haven't been drinking all day?
I haven't seen you drink anything all day.
Every time I go to the bathroom, I've been drinking water.
Oh, that's what you've been doing.
All I have to drink is water.
I mean, I haven't seen you do it, so I thought you weren't drinking.
Okay.
Here you go.
There you go.
Thanks. 3 drops of water. So generous.
Successful surprise attack. Half.
Yeah, it's almost like I took over for you like halfway through the dungeon. No, I got like 2.
Yeah.
I got like 2 of them.
Yeah, no, you did.
2's good.
I remember you wanted to try playing this once with the cheat mode on. So...
Yeah, I felt like it was a really long game, and I am in fact correct. It's a long ass game, and I felt like
it's a lot less long if you're not 100%ing it. But...
Yeah, there's that too. Hey, people that can't see me, move out of the way!
Honk, honk.
So rude. Can't people actually feel pain in this?
No.
No?
No.
It's not like the other one that we don't talk about?
Nah, the only character who can feel pain
Hey.
in this is Tsukasa because their actual mind is in the game.
I see.
Which is why it was like a big deal in Dot Hack Sign when Mimu slapped Tsukasa and Tsukasa was like, holy shit, I felt that. And even Mimu was like, what's wrong with you? Why are you crying? Yay! Don't have to do lucky animals anymore.
Yay! Now you got an animal radar!
No, I got rid of the animal radar.
Why do you have so many rings?
I don't know.
Maybe sell some? Also, no, nobody's saying anything. I'm checking. It's okay. Although we could
So-
probably stop here for the day.
Well, I was gonna go get like all my stuff first. No, Summit King's. What does it do? Nature's Grace. And it gives me more HP and SP, but everything else goes down.
Yikes.
Compared to the Rainbow Scale. I mean, it's versus the Rainbow Scale, it's not gonna do better. Which makes it, yeah, that's why it's better in that case. Okay. Like,
So,
it's a rare item, but Rainbow Scale is also a rare item, and it's a much harder thing.
Arthur says they can't feel pain, and yet when Ida corrupts them, they cringe and moan like they do feel pain.
Yeah, I assume that the Ida corruption does something more, or something, because yeah, they really shouldn't be responding like that. It's again, this game, they really didn't care about making it actually like make sense.
Also, Archive Odin says the most unrealistic part of this game is that nobody uses the game for ERP. Oh my god, Final Fantasy is rife with that shit. Wait, no, there's no way they address that in this game.
Sort of. Not in this game.
What did
But,
they do?
They don't address it per se, but in the Dot Hack Legend of the Twilight Bracelet anime, there is some mention of the fact that you can do sexual things in the game.
Okie dokie.
Specifically
I
at...
don't know how I missed that.
You've never watched it.
Okay.
Legend of the Twilight Bracelet is
Oh, yeah,
not one
maybe
you've
something
seen.
else. Okay.
The only one you've seen is Sign.
Yep.
But there's like mention of, okay, so first things first, one of the characters accidentally runs into another character
Yo.
and basically runs face first into her breasts and gets slapped for it.
Of course.
After she teases him by asking him if he wants to touch them again, and then when he says yes, she slaps him.
What the fuck? What answer were you expecting? You. My brain. What was she expecting
Well,
of
like-
an introduction?
Okay, I'm not explaining exactly what happened there very well. He runs into her breast, gets bounced off, falls on the ground, and she, like, kind of aggressively, like, teases, like, oh, aren't you a naughty boy? I bet you'd want to touch them again. He's like, yes. And she's like, you fucking bird. Hits him.
Okie dokie.
Anyways, and then later, the characters go to a, like, hot spring. Yeah, hot spring. And, we get the implication that, they could see each other naked there if they wanted to. Like, there are apparently, naked models for the characters, which
The
implies things.
What the fuck? Aren't like most of these characters like grade school old?
But really, no?
Like IRL?
Maybe, I don't know. But,
What the fuck? Who's letting their kids play like adult Final Fantasy?
I have no idea. But, yeah, that would also be the same one that the, Wolf Girl is from.
The Wolf Girl.
I showed you the picture of the character Uka.
Oh yeah, Uka.
Yeah, she's from that.
Okay.
And, yeah, what happens is, the character is alone in the back because he's, like, the only male in their party at the time.
I see.
The other one's being his sister,
No.
and Uka
Nope.
the White Wolf.
Nope.
And he sees what he thinks is a naked Uka in the water near him, and he comments on that, at which point she responds from, like, the other hot spring, because they're separated by, like, a wall. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you calling my name? And it turned out it was just a very flesh-colored grunty lying in the water.
What the fuck? Okay.
Legend of the Twilight Bracelet is considered dubious canon to the rest of the series, though, so... Alright, what's been said here?
Okay, so, the most unrealistic part. What other thing don't we talk about? Bruno?
SAO.
And literally Satan's like, SAO, and Arth is like, their avatars definitely move a bit too realistically to be simply player characters. They move organically in accordance to their words. Like, I remember once, hello. I remember once in the sign when Krim was laying his head down on BT's lap, there was a button combination to do that, though granted they're adults IRL.
BTs?
BT.
Are you sure you mean BT's lab? I'm trying to imagine Krim and BT having a moment like that, and that's just not making sense to me. Are you sure you don't mean Subaru? But also, I always took that at least to just be like, some games have like group emotes you can do.
Yeah.
Like, you can hug another player if they accept your hug and stuff. So I kind of always gave that as like a thing like that is just, you can agree to have, like, let another player put their head in your lap and it's like an animation that plays. But at the same time, yeah, no, the Dot Hack series just does not actually care about making the game aspects make any sense.
Crimson versus.
It was probably Bear and BT because, yeah, Krim is the blue-haired guy in the red outfit with the spear, and I don't think he has any relationship with BT at any point in time. Speaking of Subaru, Black Rose, who is just different colored Mimiru. There's Kite and looking through this because I swear I saw one that actually... Yeah, okay. It says Master Saber, but the pictures of, I think Silver Knight is his name? As Black Rose getting scared by Scathe. I don't know who the fuck that's supposed to be. It looks like it's a chibi, Adderley thing, but I don't know. I don't know why I'm looking at these. Oh, there's... Wait. Oh, that's from, Legend of the Twilight Bracelet. That's, Oh, fuck. What are their actions? Shugo and Rina. We do talk about Bruno, though. Well, we sing about him. Yeah. What's that Mario scream? It's, our, it's our, what's it called?
It's our text tone for a specific friend who's a really big fan of Mario.
Well, Luigi.
Luigi specifically, but I couldn't find the Luigi cry.
Is
So.
that Luigi's cry?
Nope, it's Mario's.
Oh. Oh. I feel like I was scared of these. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. Dubious canon, but still referenced in other actual canon things, so. The players from Legend of Twilight and Archie... Yeah, the main characters of Legend of the Twilight Bracelet are Shugo and Rina, brother and sister, who won basically like chibi avatars of the heroes of like famous characters, Kite and Black Rose. Anyways, so that's it for today. Bye everybody.
Bye everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7:30 because it was still way too hot today, and I suspect it caused a lot of technical issues.
It's aside from when you fall behind. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was Luigi making that sound. Anyways.
It's okay.
Alright, bye everybody!
Bye everybody.